what are some of the problems you think from last year that you're trying to fix this year?
Well, I think, like, as far as last year is concerned, we had, I mean, obviously, the year before we had a 12-1 team and a bunch of really star-studded senior class that really helped the way for us and showed us how to do things. But, like, you know, guys like Kenny and Tucker and Ben Schumacher, but when they left, I guess it was sort of hard because a lot of younger guys on our team, like Mike and Ben, had to step up, and it's just hard, just adjustment year. And like, we lost probably like over 12 starters from that team, so we had to replace them with underclassmen. So yeah, I guess that's been the hardest. That was the hardest thing last year.
So like
it's just getting the experience, I guess.
Yeah.
Getting the underclassmen to play like upperclassmen, I guess.
Okay. And then getting the upperclassmen.
Like
to
the adjustment, yeah.
Okay.
So.
Cool. So I guess now just could you like go through what a practice looks like, kind of from beginning to end?
Well, we usually get down here about 3:45, and we have pre-practice, and I mean, each position splits off into different groups, and they do their own warm-up. But as far as D-line's concerned, we do get-offs, we do like a 100-yard jog, do some rip moves, some moves, hit the sled a couple times. And then after that, usually Matt calls everyone together and has a message, and everyone, just basically some sort of thing to, you know, get the team together, get them to focus, put the school day behind them, and just get them to focus on practice. And then after that, this week we've been going to specialists, and that's where we work on our special teams, like our kickoff, like our punt, kickoff return, all that jazz. And it's just a good period just to get it done early because I mean it's not that hard. So yeah, we usually do that, special teams after that, and then we go to individual. They split off by position into each period. I don't know how long it is because I don't have a clock on me at the time, but we go into individual, and then we work drills for like half an hour, 20 minutes or something like that, and then we come together and do teams. So that's usually offense versus defense, however many ones we can get on both sides of the ball. That's what we try and do. And then we do that and scrimmage basically each other for about 10 minutes, and then after that we usually the JV, or we call they do scout team for varsity a lot, so they'll call them down, and the defense will go back, and we'll have basically our team period where we can just you know, practice defense as a whole, like formations and recognizing stuff like that, and just running to the ball and stuff. And then once the scout team gets done with offense, then we came back and did a lot more scrimmage and that sort of stuff like that, and like more like passing under pressure and working our passing game against our offense. And after that, defense splits off in another D period, and then offense works their special packages like third down and long and third down and short and
situational.
Yeah, situational. And so yeah, sometimes we and I mean it's not the schedule every day, but sometimes we do 2-minute drill or like hands team or driving like a minute left in the game, and that's usually probably at the end of the week. Thursday, Wednesday practices that we do, like if you have the ball with a minute left or. Just basically the situational stuff is usually at the end of practice, and then usually about that time we close things up. So.
Cool. The last question is, what do you, like, I guess this year, you know, as compared to other years, what would you say the atmosphere of practice is like? Like, is it, you know, everyone's involved and kind of
more professional?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's been really great this year because we have so many seniors on our team. We have 32 seniors currently on the roster. That's the most Coach Max ever had in his 19 or I don't know how many years Matt's been here, but he's been here 19 years, I think, around there. That's the most seniors we ever had. So the atmosphere is a lot different because I mean, at least with last year, I felt like we were really entitled because we had won a bunch of games the year before. And I felt like we didn't go as hard in practice, but I feel like this year definitely we're, you know, working when we come to practice, and everyone, seniors, are stepping up and leading the underclassmen. I know we have a lot of underclassmen this year playing up on varsity, especially on offense. But we've just been we're just trying to show them, you know, what we think is the right way to go about things in practice, and basically I think the atmosphere has improved a lot, just as far as paying attention to detail and working hard, I guess, is what we've really improved upon, I feel like, from last year and previous years.
And so you kind of have something to prove this year.
Yeah, I feel like last year, we were expected to do well just because we had a great year before.
Got complacent.
I guess that's what you could say. And we had a lot of tough injuries. We had a tough injury with Ben, but yeah, just all those combined factors just basically led to a down year. And yeah, I feel like we've been doing pretty well since our freshman year. So I just feel like we've carried our class senior year, or freshman JV, and now varsity. And I feel like we have the players to do something special this year. And we're just gonna go out and do it one game at a time, I guess.
Any quarterback controversy?
None at all. Michael's the #1 quarterback.
Okay. Thank you.